My name's Simon Martin. I'm the chef patron at Restaurant Manor in Manchester. The first dish we're doing is a Lindisfarne oyster with dill, English wasabi and Westland's Tagita flowers. So we get a oyster from Lindisfarne. We get them graded as large as possible. We just trim them up, take the skirt off, and then we create a juice made from dill, fermented cabbage, fermented sep, and then we split that with the dill oil. And then underneath the oyster, we get some English wasabi, grind that just before we serve it as well. Loses its spice quite quickly, so we want to have that as fresh and as vibrant as possible. So to plate this, we take the juice, and that goes into the shell first. After it's been just swiped a little bit of the wasabi underneath the oyster, and then we just dab that with a brush, the oyster garum on top, and finally the Tagita flowers on top of that. There you have Lindisfarne oyster with dill, English wasabi and Westland's Tagita flowers. So the second dish that we're going to do is a poached langoustine. It's from Scotland, and this is with a sauce made from cured egg yolks and spruce, and then we have Westland's blue pepper nasturtium leaves on top. So we poach the langoustine for just around 10 seconds, just to quickly blanch it. And after that we get it peeled, deveined, and then we put on top some smoked garlic butter after it's been clarified. And then it goes onto the grill just for around 5 to 10 seconds. We have a pine vinegar, a pine salt, and finally the Westland's nasturtium leaves on top of that. So here we have Scottish langoustine with cured egg yolks, spruce and Westland's blue pepper nasturtiums. So the third and final dish that we're going to do today is a kind of a staple in the restaurant. We title it beef tartare that tastes like beef, and we're using Westland's burgundy sorrel. So the beef tartare is we take a sirloin, a good dry aged one, and then we render the fat from that sirloin, specifically from that piece that we're using the meat from. We smoke it and then we blend it with some cured egg yolks in order to make an emulsion to bind the beef. And we mix in there some Roscoff onions that have just been grilled on the barbecue and then hashé to almost like a paste. We plate that up, put it into a ring, and then on top we have some forced rhubarb from Yorkshire, which we make a transfer out of. We slice it very thinly on a mandolin and then compress it in hot beetroot juice that's been ice filtered. And then finally we take the Westland's burgundy sorrel, we spray that with a beetroot vinegar, and we just plate that around the edge. So there we have our beef tartare that tastes like beef with Westland's burgundy sorrel.